Hey guys, how's it going? I'm glad you could join us and I'm keen to get into this video. So if you're new here, welcome, and it's great you can join the channel. I'm glad to do this video today because it's particularly relevant to quite a lot of people, I would have thought, especially in today's modern world that we're living in, like very technological based. Yeah, I thought I'd give you my story and what's worked for me. So I'm going to say straight off the bat, I've had ADHD since I was officially been diagnosed since I was about 14. So it's been a fair while for me that I've had it. In classes and stuff, I'd literally just be disrupting everyone. I think there were periods where I'd get kicked out of the classroom like 3 times a week because I just wouldn't comply or behave to the teachers like what they were asking for. Yeah, I kept getting sent out of the class, and there was literally this one kid I spoke to, and he's just like, I don't reckon I've ever seen you in the classroom. You're always in the corridor or whatnot. And literally the next day, I was in the corridor and I saw that bloke. And it's like, surprise, surprise. That's how often I was getting kicked out of the classroom. I did a bit of testing for that, I guess, and it came out that I had ADHD. That was pretty clear. If you're going to be mucking around that much, you have to get tested, whatnot. So I got tested. I had ADHD. That sort of made a lot of sense to me because now I sort of had a reason for why I was behaving in such a way. So they tried to chuck me on a medication. I genuinely don't think I've ever disliked something so much in my life. It felt like I had 8 or 9 cups of coffee and then someone's just like ratatouille basically controlling me. That's how it felt. The medication, like, it is very intense. It's something to consider, like if your doctor or whatever recommends that you go on these drugs, like just be aware, like they do have a lot of bad effects as well, like your appetite as well. You won't be able to eat as much. I found I was eating like bare minimum per day when I was going to school. So yeah. Right, so fast forward about like 5 years or so. I'm now 19. I've discovered self-improvement at the start of the year. I kind of guess reducing distractions and stuff like that is a big one. So if you're living like we are at the moment in a world that's like very social media based, that is going to be taking up a lot of your thinking if you're spending a fair bit of time scrolling on social media. I was one of those people that used to have like 5 hours a day of screen time. Now I'm doing bad if I get an hour. That's like a bad result for me because I've cut it out so much. So I pretty much just message people now and then upload the occasional TikTok here and there throughout the day, but I try not to scroll because it can take all of your time and stuff. Another big one is meditation. That just gets you out of the world for like 10 minutes. You can focus on doing something that calms your stress down and stuff, so you're not thinking about what your next task is and whatnot, and you can give more focus to the things that are important, like your work, your school work, your uni work, whatever it is to you that's important at the time. So a lot of people, when they get diagnosed, they say it's like a really bad thing, but that's because they don't really understand how their condition works. If you don't, I'm going to explain it to you. You probably do, but I'll explain it to anyone that doesn't anyway. So basically, ADHD is just caused from a dopamine deficiency. So dopamine is the hormone that makes us happy. When you have a deficiency of that, you're looking for things that you find interesting. That's why you'll find kids with ADHD mucking around in class, because it's stuff that they're doing is not giving them enjoyment. But you can change this so that the things you are doing, discipline stuff, if you can make that enjoyable and you have ADHD, you've already won the game. Like, there's not really anything more to it than that. You just enjoyment of the things that most people find grueling, like work or whatever, like a grueling task that you do and you don't really enjoy. If you enjoy that, you've won compared to everyone, because you've got a condition that makes you low on dopamine, searching for the things that give you enjoyment, and all of a sudden you're enjoying things that 99% of people aren't enjoying. You've won the game of life. You can just go to work and enjoy it, and therefore you're more productive. You get more money. You get along better with people. It helps out so much. And you start realizing that if you have ADHD like myself, you can use that as a really good advantage because you'll be ahead of the game already. That's kind of most of what I had for today. Thanks for sticking around if you stay to the end, and have a good one. Hope you have a good day.